party people, this is Sammy from Not Your Average Club, a safe place where we come, we talk all things mental health, spirituality, and quite a bit of tarot. This is a channel message for you. I'm going to start off with a disclaimer. If I look like sad today, I'm not. I'm tired. I have, you know how some people have resting bitch face? I have a resting sad face. Whenever I'm exhausted or I'm not masking, these big pretty doe eyes look sad. Your girl's fine. I'm great. I'm just fucking tired. I didn't even feel like changing out of my scrubs today. I'm like just, this is my work clothes. I put a little bit more lipstick on. I made myself a drink. I'm having like I made this up on the spot. I got, you know, the little vodka 99. I got the 99 whip vodka. A little like splash of like pre-mixed margarita mix. And then some tropical juice. And then our ice maker's broken, so I just put some frozen pineapple in there to help it keep chilled. And I got some candy. You might be asking yourself, Sam, if you're so tired, why are you filming a video? Because this is not work for me. This channel is not monetized. I don't make any money off this. I don't feel the need to push out content. I genuinely enjoy reading tarot for you guys. And even exhausted, I want to read. I'm excited about this topic. So I'm excited to do this. But if I'm a little lower energy, please just know that I'm just fucking tired. I work a full-time job. I'm a single mom. I'm tired and I don't have the energy to like mask. So if you get a little excited, silly Sammy, that's authentic. If you get tired, like kind of sad looking Sammy, that's just me exhausted. I'm sorry. Okay, so the topic for today's reading is going to be, how has this relationship or connection changed you? And I'm going to do it before and I'm going to do it after. I'm only going to do 2 piles today. The first pile is I'm going to use the Sexual Magic Tarot. I'm actually going to use both tarot decks and both, but pile number 1 is going to be the Sexual Magic Tarot deck. And pile number 2 is going to be the Ethereal Visions deck. I'm going to use both tarot decks and both piles, but that's going to be your pile selection. Today is an 18+ reading. I felt like making it fun. I felt like making it spicy. I need a laugh. I need to have a little fun today. So I've got some oracle decks out. I've got multiple tarot decks out. I've got my handmade music deck out. I'm already channeling music and stuff. I've got a little mixed drink going. I'm gonna have some fun because I need it. My mind, my body, my soul, it needs it. Hi Josh, if you're watching, just caught your stutter, so it's good to see you again, bud. I love you and I hope you're doing well. It's funny, whenever my friend Josh watches my channel, I always know because I randomly will get his stutter. By the way, if I call you out in tarot readings, I'm not singling you out. I do that to literally everybody. It's my way of confirming to those people, like, Spirit's speaking to you. I know that you're watching, you know. So if it's a touchy reading or a touchy subject, or I know it's kind of an emotional one, usually I'll be like, if your initials are, so that I'm not just like putting your business out on Front Street. But sometimes I will if I feel like you need it. Anywho, so pile number 1 is going to be the Sexual Magic Tarot. Pile number 2 is going to be the Ethereal Visions. Let's jump into it. All right. Oh, I feel like I gotta sneeze. Pile number 1. If you chose the Sexual Magic Tarot, then this is going to be your reading on your connection that you have on your mind. This is a romantic reading, just an FYI, because I feel like pulling some spicy stuff, and if it's not spicy, then yeah. Anywho, I'm channeling the song So Me Like It by Spice. I'm not even gonna pretend to know the lyrics to that song. She's got a very thick, like Caribbean accent. I just like the beat. I know she's like, so I know you like it, poom poom so tight, I know you wanna bite it. It's a song about her body and sex and like exploring it. It's got a great beat. You should look it up if you don't know the song. But it's So Me Like It by Spice. That song's playing in my head, so maybe you're Caribbean. I'm now seeing waist beads, and I'm seeing somebody like like whine. Oh, I wish. I can whine, actually. That's one of the few like twerking things that I can do. I'm better at like circular motions than like more like jerky motions. I don't know how to explain it. But anywho, I'm seeing waist beads. So maybe somebody recently bought some waist beads, or you wear waist beads, or Spirit's telling you. I know there's a spiritual meaning behind the waist beads. I don't think it's a closed practice, but do not quote me on that. My white ass has no idea, okay? But I know waist beads have like a spiritual purpose to them. I just don't remember what it is. So if you don't have waist beads, Spirit might be telling you to get some. I'm also getting like big, like sacral chakra sort of energy. So it could be that you went through like a Kundalini awakening with this person that's on your mind, especially because we got this sexual magic tarot. So let's, I'm like excited. I'm also like, my drink is very fruity, very tropical, very, I'm really getting like big Caribbean vibes. Or maybe you went on a vacation to like the Caribbean with this person. The Tower. Okay, I am not going to be allowed to show you a lot of these cards because most of them have boobies on it, but this shows a man and a woman doing the do, and then another man coming up behind him angry with an axe, right? So maybe this person cheated on you, or you cheated on them or something, and this ended. If so, I'm sorry. Been there, done that. This is my favorite card in this deck. This card is so sweet. I think I can show this one because it doesn't actually show any naked bodies, but this is my favorite card in this deck. It's so sweet. So you got the Three of Pentacles. And then you got the Moon, which is showing kind of like a menage a trois sort of action. There's two couples on the beach, so. All right. You know what? Actually, I didn't do this properly. So you just got some extra messages. Okay. So I'm getting cheating vibes. I'm getting like third-party interference. I'm getting like, if it wasn't cheating, it was like there was other people involved in some way. Like maybe you weren't officially a couple. All right. Now let me do this the right way. I want to get the who you were before the connection and then after the connection. Who was this person, or pile number ones, who were they before meeting this person? What kind of person were they? Who were they? So me like it, I'm so tired, make you want to back it. The problem. Somebody might have recently seen the video on TikTok or participated and done this trend, the Calypso videos, where they are, it's like the musical, where it's like Calypso gets, what's his face, Odysseus or whatever, on the beach, and then she's like, who's this? And then he's like, my wife. And then she's like, oh, so anyways, stay here. Because I was seeing that dance move that they were doing, and that, if you know, you know. Strength, okay. Ooh, lots of cards. Okay. King of Wands, the World. Is this upright or in reverse? It's upright, okay. Upright or in reverse? Upright. Ooh, interesting. Okay. And then after the connection, what kind of person is this person? Okay. I'm gonna pull cards before I like really get to channeling. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna pull one of the Ethereal Visions card for each side, please, Spirit. Before the connection, please. Give me one singular card. This one's already flipped, so that's gonna be my card. Ooh, the Fool, interesting. Okay, and then post the connection. Nice. The Hanged Man, interesting. Can you clarify that Hanged Man for me? Why is the Hanged Man out here? This one. All right. All right, and then let's get some astrology. I'm sorry, y'all. A lot of people like to see me shuffle on camera. That's why I'm doing it. Who are they? All right. Jupiter. Oh, okay. And after? Vlad, please shut the fuck up, my dude. I love you. Aries. Interesting. Okay. Now, I'm going to get some, I told you, I'm pulling a lot of cards. I'm going to probably put timestamps in here, so if you want to, like, skip the shuffle. But if you skip the little shuffly shuffle, you didn't get that extra little bonus rating at the beginning when I accidentally did a whoopsie daisy. Vlad, do you want to come over here by me so you're not yelling throughout my reading? You can. You can come over here and sit with Mama. Give me some more for that one. I wasn't planning on getting this many cards, but this is getting juicy. I forgot that I really like these cards. Message. Okay, and then I want to get a spirit animal card for each side, and then I will jump into the reading. I wonder how many people are actually watching me do the little, like, shuffle and stuff. If you are, comment below. Be like, I like to watch you put out these cards, Sam, girl. I'm watching you, girl. Because sometimes I'd be wondering if y'all see all my weird, like, stemming and shit that I do. I get embarrassed. But it is what it is. Whoa. Chill the fuck out. I've got these tiny little Burger King hands, and these damn cards do not want to cooperate with me. All right. So before this connection, let's go. Hello, come on. Before this connection, what kind of person are they? And you can cross watch, like if you want to see what kind of person they were before they met you and after you, you can, or you can set the intention that this is like your energy. Who was I before this connection? Who was I after? Or you can, this is what I would do personally. I would pick myself for one pile and the other person for the other pile. But that's just me. That's too many damn cards. Spirit. No, you're gonna have to dial it the fuck back. They're like, bitch. I just heard hawk because I got the hawk. I'm getting a lot of sexual energy with this pile. There we go. Finally. Okay, adventure. Interesting. After this connection, Spirit. That was quick. Perseverance. Interesting. Okay. Now, if you picked pile number 1, this is going to be a reading about who you or they were. You can set the intention that it's you, or you could be cross-watching for the other person. Who you were prior to the connection and after the connection. All right. So prior to y'all's connection, or, you know, your relationship or whatever it was, whether it was friends with benefits or whatever, this person was showing up, or you were, as Orca, whale, adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasure. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. Okay? Then, you got Jupiter here. Now I'm hearing that in that nursery rhyme. The boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. huh. So maybe there's something here about like being kind of childish, youthful. There's definitely young, fancy-free energy because your tarot card is the Fool. So prior to this connection, this person on your mind or you were very youthful, very adventurous, very playful, wanting to travel the world. You saw that the world from this bright, like explorer sort of energy. You were like, I want to go out into the world. I want to explore. I want to learn. I want to make a difference in the world. You weren't very careful, or they weren't very careful. Very like sociable, getting like a little bit more extroverted energy. Big emphasis on friends and family. Like, I feel like in a way this person or you were a little bit of a follower. You really cared about what your friends and family thought about what you do in life. Like, their opinions mattered. Refusal, a message, and justice. I feel like prior, what's the refusal about? Give me just a second to think on this. I feel like prior to this connection, this person or you had a message that they wanted to get out into the world. They felt like they had a purpose. They felt like there was a thing that they were meant to do, and that it was just, that it was, that flame is going insane. Thank you, Hecate. On Hecate's altar there was a flame that was just going crazy, so she was letting me know that I was on the right track. Thank you for the confirmation. There is a message that you have that, or they had that they felt like it was to help the world. It had a higher purpose. It was, now the flames are dancing. These flames are really intriguing me. Maybe this is your twin flame, yes. Wow, the moment I said that, those flames started dancing again. Okay, so twin flame energy coming out. And I don't say that much on my channel anymore. I kind of moved away from that a while ago. Also, when I light those candles, I go Maiden, Mother, Crone. And I'm noticing the Maiden candle burned down really quickly. So like you're growing out of that Maiden energy, that youthful, yes. And then every time I say something, the Crone candle flickers. And the Crone is like your spiritual development, like the wisdom, the higher knowledge. Vlad, shut the fuck up. Hold on, let me go get my son. Do you want to come sit by Mama? Please don't bite me when I move this chair. Hi. Want to come sit by Mama? Come on. Don't fall, Fatty. Don't fall. I'm moving you over. You can help me with my reading. Good, good, good. There you go, the Bubba's. There you go, the Bubba's. All right. There. Maybe now you won't be a pain in my ass. All right. So, guys, say hi to Vlad or Vladimir. He just likes to be by me. He's clingy. Hey, Bubs. He's an old senior boy. Oh my God, Vlad. I'm allergic to him. So now my allergies are... Fuck, I messed up. Should have done that. Fun times. All right, maybe somebody's smoking because I just started coughing. I'm coughing because I'm allergic to cats, but anywho, so what I was saying is maybe you felt like, or they felt like there was a message or something that they needed to deliver. Vlad, do you have fleas? I think a flea just fell. Son, we don't even go outside. How the hell did you get fleas? Yo, this just turned so chaotic so quickly. I think a flea just jumped on me. Either that or it was a speck of dust, and I'm just paranoid. But a little black speck was on me, now it's gone, and I think it was a flea. Ew, gross. All right, so anywho, let's focus. So I feel like you had a message that you felt like you needed to get out into the world, or this person. I'm just gonna say you, okay? I'm just gonna say you to keep it, because I keep going you or this person. If it's this person, just you know that it's this person. Felt like he had a message to get out into the world. He felt like there was a purpose that you had to do, and it was the right thing to do. You were living your purpose. You were creating, like, I'm getting like a spiritual sort of balance when I get justice. But I feel like it was coming from this very like youthful place. The candles are speaking to me today. Interesting. So cool. It's not happened before, but also usually the candles are behind my back when I'm doing this. I'm filming this way because the lighting's better. Also, I just noticed my books behind me are, this is so chaotic. I'm sorry. Maybe somebody has ADHD or maybe this is just me. But these books are like philosophers from around the world. It's Newton, it's Darwin, it's Freud, it's, you know, all the great minds from around the world. Aristotle, philosophy, theology, psychology are some of my favorite courses that I studied in college. But I'm noticing that. So maybe like you had this explore, I'm getting big Saggy energy. You don't have to be a Sagittarius. There's many other astrological signs that enjoy travel and stuff like that. But I'm getting very Sagittarius-like energy where you want to travel, you want to learn, you want to dive deep into other cultures, you want to expand, you want to do something, and you place purpose on that and importance on that more than like romantic relationships, more than like family. And the candles started flickering again. They're like, yes, that's it. Thank you, Spirit. I'm really liking these candles. Okay, cool. But there was also kind of this refusal to look within, and this refusal to like look in the mirror and to like see yourself wholly. I feel like you were afraid, and I struggled with this for years. I was always afraid that if I looked into the mirror and like truly looked within, like looked into my psyche, looked at my ego, I wouldn't like the person staring back. So much so that I had a repetitive nightmare when I was younger that I would look in the mirror and like I would get like paranoid and think that my reflection was like not my reflection, that it was like living and it was like another version of me, like a mimic. And then I'd like look at the mirror kind of like what the hell, and like try to like see if it would move it a different way, and then I'd put my hand to the mirror and I would fall through. There's something here like that, like there's a fear of looking within, a fear that like if you remembered your childhood, you wouldn't like that what was dug up, like all that. Like if you dive deep and ask yourself, is this the life that I want? Is this my purpose? Is this the job that I want? I think there's this fear, this refusal to ask yourself, because way down deep you knew that this wasn't in alignment, even though your life, oh my God, Vlad, I'm so regretting petting you. There's this refusal to like look within and ask yourself, is this truly what I want? Does this make me happy? Is this aligned with my soul, right? I'm now noticing in this painting behind me how the lady with the hat looks like she's like holding on to her hat, and like it's like you notice that her and the other guy are standing there, and like they almost look inconvenienced by these lovers like dancing in the rain, right? I'm getting like, okay, we got a schedule to keep, we got stuff to do, we got to go to this, and now the candle's just going crazy again. We've got to travel to Dubai, and then after we go to Dubai, we then have to do this, and this, and then we got to go to Singapore, and then we got to go here, and then we got to go there. We don't have time to lollygag around. We don't have time to do this. We've got a purpose. It's like you were forgetting to dance in the rain. You were forgetting to fall in love. You were forgetting to, it's like you were in childish energy, but forgetting to nourish your inner child. Like it's almost contradictory in nature, right? All right, King of Wands. You are also in player energy, and this doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. This is an, oh, I gotta cover them up. I'm gonna get flagged. King of Wands is player energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man, woman, non-binary, trans, whatever. This is energies, not body parts. But you were in player energy. You were in that sexual, like I was getting big, like sexual, like tension. But I'm almost getting like zero connection. I'm getting like, how do I say this not so graphically? Spirit said to just say it. Okay. The type of sex you were having prior to this connection was almost like you were masturbating with somebody else's body. It was like they didn't really need to be there because you weren't making any deeper connection with them. You were just having sex for the pleasure of having sex. And that's the bueno, you know? And I feel like you did it a lot. You got the world here, which shows a man worshiping a woman, down like at her feet. I feel like you really wanted to explore your sexuality. You wanted to explore, like I'm seeing somebody like travel the world and being like, well, I've never been with a French man before. You know, I wonder if he's cut, you know? And then I'm seeing like a man be like, ooh, I went to the Maldives and I made love to this woman at like this waterfall. And then I went here. And it's almost like they're measuring their success based on like their, ooh, I heard concubine, and that's not the word that I was looking for. Like their conquest, it's almost like they're measuring. I also feel like they're measuring their wisdom based upon the connections that they had around the world. Like, oh, I'm well traveled, I'm well knowledged because like I have a girlfriend in India, but I also have a girlfriend in France, and then I have a girlfriend over here, and like that means that I'm knowledgeable from around the world. And it's like, are you though? Like, cause like just because you had some French pussy doesn't mean you know anything about French culture. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of giving that like an ignorance in a way, but like a refusal to look at that ignorance. Interesting. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. This card looks so romantic and so sweet. Like he's lifting her up. He's all that. But the Three of Pentacles is usually about friendship and coming together. I also feel like prior to this connection, there was this like refusal to go deeper than like friends, although it's like friends with benefits. Like you were willing to be friends with somebody, but you weren't willing to connect deeper. You weren't willing to do deeper work. You were closed off. High Priestess. The High Priestess is very secretive. It can be manipulative. It's also very psychic, very spiritual, very intuitive. So like this person was very spiritual. I feel like they're on a spiritual quest, but like it was a refusal to actually learn what you were meant to learn. Six of Cups. There was also this like wanting and looking back on the past and like dreaming of what could be. Like maybe this is, for some of you, this is like dreaming of like a past partner or past heartbreak was really heavily on your mind, and that's why you were in this energy. And for others of you, this is looking into the future and like this want for wife, husbands, this want for deeper connection, but not knowing how to get there. There was a lot of strength. Prior to this connection, you were really strong, you persevered through a lot, and you had been through a lot, and you had learned how to survive. I feel like you wrestled a lot of pigs. Like you've dealt with a lot of people and a lot of bullshit, and you like learned that this lifestyle, this mentality, this way of life keeps me from getting hurt. Interesting. All right, I want to get some song cards. I'm hearing, and all at once the ink bleeds, a conman sells a fool, a get love quick scheme. And I felt a hole like this, never before, but ever since. If you knew in just one glimpse, it's legendary. You and I go from one kiss to getting married. Killing time at the cemetery, never quite buried. Ooh, you cinephile, black and white. Oh, interesting. So maybe there's something here about movie or film or like filming. Damn, I wish I was your lover. Damn, I wish I was your lover. Okay, sorry. The Story by Brandi Carlile. Oh, it's one of my favorite songs. You see the smile that's on my mouth. It's hiding the words that don't come out. And all of my friends who think that I'm blessed, they don't, sorry, I had a really weird, like, creepy minivan, like, slowed down in front of my house and was, like, looking like they were trying to see inside. Oh, you know what it is? It is my DoorDash. Huh. I'll be right back. I ordered Mexican. sorry guys. I feel like you guys are getting the squirrely-ish version of me. I tend to get like more like squirrely, all over the place, spazzy when I'm tired. It's like the more tired and exhausted I get the zoomies. I ordered Mexican. I'm probably gonna eat at least the guac while I'm filming because I'm fucking starving. I haven't eaten anything today. It was like, that van's really creepy. Why are they slowed down in front of my house? They're slowed down in front of your house because they just delivered your Mexican, Sam. Be grateful. Mexican food's my favorite. You know what? I don't know if that's true. Mexican food is probably my favorite of like the food that I can get in Mariana, where I live. But I really, really, really like sushi. I like Indian food. I like a lot of spice, a lot of flavor. But I live in a very small country town where like we only have a handful of restaurants. So there's not a lot of options. So the options in our town that I like, my favorite is Mexico. Okay, well, anyways. I love this song, Some Days by Annie Francisco and the UM. I want to be your rock, your Saturday cartoon. I want to be your jam, your peanut butter too. I want to be the skin of your favorite tattoo, just to be the man I never was to you. And then NF, got you on my mind. I'm not the phone type. I'd rather be with somebody. Sometimes I hold back from saying I miss you, but I miss you. I have to admit, on this road, I get lonely. I was getting like traveling and like non-committal, but like looking back at like, I want to be in a relationship. I want to, you know, Daddy issues by the neighborhood. I know that you got daddy issues, and if you were my little girl, I'd do whatever I could. I'd run away and hide with you. I love that she's got daddy issues because I got them too. I was talking about looking in the mirror and that childhood trauma. That candle's going fucking crazy right now too. Okay, Blue Sky by Trevor Hall. How are you gonna get through this time? Falling into a blue sky mind. Came to me in that song, my friend. I just wanna go back again. I feel like these songs are like, not before you met this person. I feel like this is at like the beginning when you first met your twin flame, and candle's going crazy again. Like, yeah. These songs are like channeled for your twin. It's like you're still in this energy, and this is why you broke up. No. Daylight by Taylor Swift. I was channeling Taylor Swift earlier. Different song though. I don't want to look at anything else now that I saw you. I can never look away. I don't want to think of anything else now that I thought of you. Things will never be the same. Dashboard confessional. Stolen. You have stolen my heart. Okay, sorry. I love Dashboard Confessional. They're one of my favorite bands. All right, Praying by Kesha. You almost had me fooled, told me I was nothing without you. Well, after everything you've done, I can thank you how strong I have become. Okay. Everybody Talks by Neon Trees. I was talking about friends and family and their input. Ooh, it's all coming together. I love when Spirit does this. Everybody Talks. It started with a whisper, and that was when I kissed her. So, I feel like prior to this connection, You Ought to Know by Alanis Morissette. It was a slap in the face how quickly I was replaced. And you were thinking of me when you fuck her. All right, so I was getting third-party energy. If you were, okay, so a little secret was I forgot how I was doing this reading when I first started filming, and I accidentally channeled a couple of quick messages for this pile prior to the timestamp. So if you just clicked on the timestamp and came straight here, you missed those. But I was getting third-party energy, and like this ended because like there was like a third-party interference. So I'm getting now that I'm putting away cards. The fuck am I doing, Sam? Jesus Christ. Back it up. Yeah, okay, this one too. Okay. All right, so post this connection or post breakup or post whatever, I'm getting that your twin flame's in separation. All right. Youthful gladness, dark thoughts, jealousy, sweet love, Aries, Six of Pentacles, the Magician, gotta cover up some boobies, Seven of Pentacles, gotta cover up the booty, Six of Wands, Ace of Cups, this is a really sweet card, Queen of Pentacles, gotta cover up some boobies, and then the Hanged Man. All right. Post this connection. I feel like there's this, like, because it's a sweet love, I feel like there's this fondness for this past person. I feel like there's this soul recognition that, like, there's this deep understanding that this was love. And that, can you please just leave me alone? I love you so much, but you're annoying me. There's a soul recognition that that's a fucking flea. Sorry, another flea just jumped. After I get done filming this, I'm going to Tractor Supply and I'm getting some damn flea medicine because this is ridiculous. How does an inside cat get fleas? He never goes outside. Anywho, God, I need to focus him. Focus. I feel like now you see things from a more balanced perspective. You're taking time to view things from a different lens. I feel like this connection with this person has allowed you to see things from a different lens, has allowed you to really view the world from a completely different perspective. You got Aries here, which when I think of Aries energy, I think of Emperor energy. I think of like, I think of the youthfulness and childishness. So you didn't lose your youthfulness from before, but now it's in a more holistic view. Instead of being childish, you're childlike. You have an awakened inner child. You also have passion, you have drive, you have determination, you have a little bit of stubbornness. There's jealousy here. And I was getting that this connection might have ended because this person chose somebody else, or that they there was like third party, or they ended up dating somebody else. But honestly, if I'm being frank, if this is resonating as your energy, they chose somebody else because you were playing the field. Like, what did you expect? Did you expect them to sit around and wait for you to get your shit together? Like, so now you have kind of this jealousy, and it's creating some dark thoughts. Like, maybe your thoughts are getting kind of dark, kind of sad, kind of depressed. But there's just like also this gratitude that, like, even if we don't end up together, even if we this doesn't come back together, you helped me evolve, you helped me mature, and I'm appreciative of that. So you still chase the booty, or this person still chases the booty, post the connection, but it does come from a slightly more mature place, because you got the Queen of Pentacles, which is like mother, wife. Like, I definitely feel like you're in your more feminine energy, even if you are a man, where it's like, I don't chase, I attract. If you are a man though, you're meant to go after what you want in life. You're meant to tap into that Emperor energy where it's like, I build, I create, you know? But I feel like you're in your Magician, or you're like trying to manifest, you're trying to alchemize the life that you want. But I feel like there's a part of you that's exhausted and tired and kind of drained and feeling like feeling like, is this what I want? Am I complete? I'm kind of jealous, I'm kind of envious of where they're at. You're definitely still thinking of this person, or they're definitely still thinking of you, whichever way is resonating. I want to get some animal cards. How are they post this connection? That was quick. Grizzly bear, power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and I go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. This is going to sound cheesy as fuck, but you recognize now the power of love. As to where before you were kind of, you didn't know what love was. Your connections were very shallow. Now you understand that with love is power, and you're also trusting your intuition more. You're like, okay, I know what I want. I know the life that I want to lead. I know what Spirit's trying to tell me. I feel like this connection also led you into a spiritual awakening. Bison, abundance. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Did I not just say spiritual awakening? Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. I feel like, and I said this earlier, even if you don't end back up with this person, there's still this soul recognition that like that person, this connection served a purpose in your life, and you're thankful for it because they made you open up to love. They made you open up to romance. They made you open up and have a spiritual awakening. They made you connect with God. To know this person was to know God. That's beautiful. All right, let's get a song for who you are post this connection. Where's your mentality? Vladimir. Hands down, Dashboard Confessional. Hey, did you get some? Man, that is so dumb. Stay quiet, stay near, stay close so they can't hear, so you can get some. Okay, this is cute because it's like there's a recognize that that's so dumb. Like as to where before it was like everything's hookup culture, we're fast, we're free, we never really connect. Now it's like nah, man, I don't kiss and tell. I don't, I want real love, but also, come here, you filthy animal. Like also though, can we get some? You wanna have sex? Oh, Spirit just corrected me and said make love. Okay, interesting, cool. All right, flames going crazy. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Oof. Spirit just said, if you are the masculine, you have to say something. Yes, they may have chosen someone else. Yes, they would, but it was because of the energy you were in. You have to take accountability for your actions. You have to take accountability for your non-commitment. You have to take accountability for the fact that you weren't showing this person any signs of love and commitment. I feel like you're sitting around waiting on this person to say something, give you a sign that they want you, that they're still thinking of you. And the Spirit's like, no, you need to speak up. That's part of your spiritual lesson. That's like part of your test. My heart, I surrender. Ooh, but I prevail. Chasing love that can never be mine. Maybe one day you'll realize. That's projection energy. You don't know for sure that they could never be yours. You also don't know for sure that I've completely lost my train of thought there. I apologize. Drugs by Eden. But I'm still caught below. And I'm still caught below. And I'll never let you know. No, I can't tell you nothing. Because I'm a fucking mess sometimes. And I could always be whatever you wanted, but not what you needed. Especially when you were needing me. So like there's still this recognition. Or there's still this thought. I don't know if it's like the truth. This might still be you operating from ego. I don't know if you've done the healing or not. But there's still this thought that you're not what this person needs, that you can't be good enough for them, or you can't give them the life that they want, you can't give them the love that they want. And only you can really know if that's true or not. I will tell you this, if you have not done the work, you haven't gone to therapy, and you're still in fuckboy player energy, don't waste this person's fucking time. Mama Sam's gonna tell you the fucking truth. I don't play that shit. Don't pop up in somebody's life and I love you, I want to be with you, if you don't mean it. But if you have done the work and you do genuinely want to have a loving, happy relationship, tell them that. Tell them, hey, I know that in the past it was a non-committal energy. I know that I, wasn't ready to settle down or whatever. And I know that it's probably too much too late, but I love you. And I realize the value that you play in my life. I realize the person that you are to me. And I want to give this another shot. I want to be with you. I want to do that. Worst that happens is they say no. And guess what? You'll be in the exact same predicament you're in now. You get like a piece of dry skin or something. I apologize. You'll be in the exact same predicament you are now if you don't say anything. Even say no. Like it might hurt a little. All right. Ask yourself a yes or no question. Think of it now. So hold on, let me turn it the right way. Okay. Yes is forward, backwards. No is this way. Okay. So think of a yes or no question. All right. Spirit, can you please answer their question? Is it a yes or a no? A little bit more energy, a little bit more whatever. It's a very clear yes. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take a couple bites of my guac and then I'm gonna get in the pile too. So, bon voyage. It's so fucking good. I'm a fucking mess sometimes. And I could always be whatever you wanted, but not what you needed, especially when you were needing me. 'Cause I'm a fucking mess sometimes. I can say what I don't mean. Alright, pile number 2. If you chose the Ethereal Visions deck, this is going to be your reading on who you or your person, you can be cross-watching, I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm going to use the language though, like I'm talking to you. If you've set the intention that it's your other person, it's just your other person, okay? Please don't fill my comments with all that bullshit. I think this is actually my person. No shit, that's fine. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry, I'm feeling spicy. I'm a little tired, and when I get tired, I get the zoomies. Ethereal Visions deck. All right, so this is going to be your reading on who you were prior, and I haven't even laid out the cards yet. Sam, slow down. Strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words. Killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly. Post song with his song. I haven't heard that song since like high school, so yeah. All right, post this connection. What's their energy? That one wanted to come out. Interesting. Give me one more. Just one. Ooh, okay. Let's get some sexual magic. What, boogie butt? You've got me all itchy. I'm all paranoid that I got fleas now. I do not appreciate you trying to give me. Oh, now you're gonna get in my chair. You're like, yes, mama, get my fleas. Is that what it is? Hi, Bubby. Gross. Yeah, I'm grossed out by you. You need some flea medicine, and I'm going to go get it for you. Because I don't do fleas in my house. That's nasty. Yeah, I called you nasty. I'm sorry. I know. I'm a big meanie butt. All right. Post this connection. What, Bubby? I know, you want to love and attention. I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm filming a video. I know, crazy concept. I know, crazy. It's a thing that I do sometimes. I know you see me do it every fucking day, but no. Hi, Bubbas. All right, I want one more. Or two more. That works. Three more. All right. Huh. Interesting. And then post the connection. Interesting. Okay. Let's get pre-connection. Pre-connection. Come on, please. Give me a card. I don't want to shuffle for 10 years. Give me a card, spirit. Give me a card. Capricorn. Interesting. Okay. Post connection. Post connection, please. Come on, give me a card. Sag, interesting. Alrighty, and then give me some fluor cards. I like a good fluor. Come on, off the table we go. Let's get him a rinky dinky dinks, get him a rinky doo. I love you. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Oh, let's get him a rinky dinky dinks, get him a rinky doo. I love you. Okay, post connection. Post connection, please. Come on. No, that's too many. I'm not doing that many. Post connection, please. Loyalty, modesty, interesting. Innocence, hope. Vibrancy, hope, happiness. Interesting. Oof. So if you chose Ethereal Visions, this is going to be your reading on who you were. I've changed it now from what I said in the intro. It's no longer going to be like prior to the connection and post connection. It's going to be like the beginning of the connection and after the connection. Okay. Because that's how it's resonating. Alrighty then. So maybe somebody likes Jim Carrey because he does the alrighty then. I was getting the song Skidamarinky Dinky Dink, Skidamarinky Doo. I love you. I love you in the evening and in the afternoon. I love you in the something and underneath the moon. Oh, Skidamarinky Dink. So there is something here about like loving somebody. and like not being able to get them off your mind, like in the evening, in the morning, and under the moon, like they're always on your mind. Now I'm hearing the song, I got you on my mind, baby, got you on my mind. All right, I think that's it's NF something. All right, so prior to this connection, you got useful, okay, and you got sunshine in your smile. Okay, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day, and when it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Okay, talking about my girl. So I feel like there's something here about a cheeriness, a bright smile, a joy, also like a usefulness, like feeling like I'm needed or I'm wanted or like I'm useful in some way, like this need for purpose. Like I feel like this person or you were like driven by this purpose, like I need to be useful. I feel like this person almost felt like they had to be useful to somebody in order to be loved by that person. Okay, got Capricorn, which is like workaholic energy. It's like it's also, Capricorns also represent the devil card, so it can be like addictions, ego, but it's also like material possessions, like a heavy focus on I need to be useful, I need to make money, I need to do this thing in order to be loved, I need to provide in some way. Okay, butterfly, rebirth. You can reinvent yourself, open the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. I feel like prior to this connection, there was like very much so like this journey that you were trying to embark on, or they were trying to embark on, and they needed to feel useful. They needed to feel like they had a purpose, and they felt like they were just starting out, but they felt like they were living their purpose by doing something. Okay, community, B. I've been seeing bees. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. I literally have a bee on my altar because I found it in my bathroom the other day. It's dead. I found it in my bathroom the other day, and Spirit's like, don't throw it out, put it on your altar. I'm like, okay. I don't know why, maybe it was for this reading, but bee. So the bee energy is coming in hot. It is like, bee energy is about community and like sweetness, working together. And okay, so this card says, bee, you are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. So I feel like prior to this connection, there was this sense of community, there was a sense of belonging, there was a sense of purpose, there was a sense of like, I'm needed, I'm wanted, but like, it was like, you felt like you had to be contributing to some sort of community or some sort of thing. Maybe it was online, maybe you're like an influencer, maybe it was like your hometown, but you felt like you had to be contributing in some way, right? Old soul, Black Cougar. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Yeah, you were chasing something, or they were chasing something. Like this dream. All right, High Priestess. For some of you, you were a spiritual teacher or a spiritual leader. I'm getting like pastor. I'm getting like tarot reader. I'm getting like spiritual influencer. For some of you, it's a spiritual influencer in not a so obvious way. For example, I'm getting the YouTube channel Yes Theory. They're spiritual teachers. They don't realize it, but they're teaching spiritual concepts. Like seek discomfort is a spiritual concept. It's teaching you shadow work. It's teaching you to confront your ego, your fear. Like that's a spiritual teacher. They probably don't think of themselves as a spiritual teacher or a guru if they were, right? So for some of you, you're a spiritual teacher in a less obvious way, and for some of you, it's a really obvious way. But there was also this hurt, this depression of things like I'm getting missed opportunities, or I'm getting like things that didn't go right in life. I'm getting like this depression on, like, I'm getting like this woe is me energy. Like, why did I not have money? Why did mommy and daddy not love each other? Why did this happen? Why have I been cheated on? Like this, like, that's why you felt like you had to earn love. Baby, I don't like it. But you're victorious. You were feeling on top of the world. You were feeling like you were living your purpose. You're feeling like you finally were finding yourself again when you met this person. You had a truth, and you were seeking that truth. You were speaking your truth. You had lessons that you were learning, and you were sharing those with the world. You were speaking in some way. Five of Pentacles. I feel like the beginning of this connection was very romantic in nature. Very, like, I'm noticing this like violin here. So I feel like there's a musical connection. Like maybe this person speaks to you through music, or they sent you a lot of songs, or there is sorry, I was getting text messages. My yard man's wanting to know, like, when I want him to come and cut the grass. Anywho, so I feel like there's a musical connection. There's also a lot of romance here. Two of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting like wooing one another, like feeling like this deep romantic connection, right? But I also feel like there was something a little bit secretive and a little bit sneaky about it. Like it was hidden, like it was your own little secret. Like maybe your friends and family didn't know that you were talking to this person, or that like you had feelings for this person. Like I feel like it was kept in the dark. There was a lot of sexual energy. I can't show this, but there's a giant peen here, like humongous, like bigger than his head, okay? This is the Devil. So like the sexual attraction was off the charts. In a love reading, you don't necessarily want the devil, but in a sex reading, baby, you want that devil, okay? Because the devil is like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. We're getting off every time. It's addiction. It's yum, okay? It's like the hot, steamy, like addictive sort of sex. So if you had sex with this person, it was good. If you had not had sex with this person, there was a lot of like addiction and passion and like desire. Like you definitely wanted to have sex with this person if you had not already, okay? Now, who are you now? Who are they now? All right, you've got the forgotten love, okay? You've got love for an absent friend. You've got vibrancy, hope, happiness. You got innocence and hope. You got loyalty, modesty. Okay? You got Sagittarius. You got White Stag, protector. You got Hawk, messenger. I'm gonna read the rest later. Okay, so I feel like there's a little bit of sadness. There's a little bit like, I miss you. I think about you. I still want you. But there's also this like understanding that like this person is also a friend. They're not just a romantic partner. They also were like a friend to your soul. Because it's like a love for an absent friend. This person was more to you than just a lover. They were a friend too. But you're definitely reminiscing about the love, and you're wondering, like, has this person forgotten about me? Do they still want to be with me? Do they think about me too? Do they, you know, all that. I also feel like post this connection, before it was like, I want to be out in the open, I want to be seen, I want to be a part of a community, I want to have this big purpose, I want to help others, I want to heal. Now there's more of a modesty, there's more of a hermit mode. You've kind of gone within. You've kind of are less wanting to be out and about. I feel like less chauvinistic, less showy, it's less about a community now and more about personal growth. Vibrancy, hope, but you haven't given up hope. There's two cards with hope here. You got innocence and hope, and then you got vibrancy, happiness, hope. So I feel like you're concentrated now on like trying to find your happiness again, but you're like still holding on to hope that this person or this love will circle back. I'm getting that you're not over this person, or they're not over you. Sagittarius energy. This is like going out, it's seeking deeper knowledge, it's travel, but it is like this travel, and like it's also like traveling of the mind and like spiritual development and higher knowledge and learning, and like I'm concentrating now on expanding my horizons, expanding my vision, expanding how I see the world, expanding like my perspective on religion, on love, on all these things. Like maybe you're like diving more deep into spirituality, you're like traveling more, but you're traveling with this like relevance where like you really truly want to see like what the world has to offer you, what people have to offer you, what you can learn. You're seeing people as your teachers. All right. Hawk messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater wisdom and see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. I said going within when I was talking about spiritual development. It's like you're cutting people out. You're cutting out the noise, the huss, the fuss, like if you had a community that you were hyper focused on, like being their teacher and influencing before, now it's kind of like I that's distracting me from my growth, that's distracting me from learning, and I need to go within. I need to go hermit. Fled, shut up. I need to ascend. And in order for me to ascend, I need, the candle's going crazy. I need to understand that I'm a forever student. So a lot of people, when they're a spiritual influencer of sorts, and I was getting that for you guys, a lot of people forget that you're a forever teacher. I will say this, and I'm about to hurt some people's feelings, especially if you're a spiritual teacher. A lot of people get on YouTube or get on TED Talks and stuff, and they're like, oh, I'm a 4th level Reiki master, and I went to this shamanic school of such and such, and da-da-da-da-da-da. And they get all hoity-toity, and I read the gene keys, and I did this, and I did that. And they feel like they know the things. And like when there's opportunities for them to learn, instead of learning, they want to speak over other people. I feel like that was your energy in the past. Well, I'm the spiritual teacher here. I have a lot of knowledge. I have things to share. And yes, that's true, but you're also forever a student. When you get into that mentality of, oh, I know the things, you're losing. You're operating from your ego. I know a lot of things. I know tarot. I know astrology. I've read the gene keys. I'm fluent in theology, psychology, all these things. I'm a good teacher, but I'm still a fucking student. I still recognize that the homeless man on the street who does not have a college education has something to teach me. When you're on a spiritual journey, you're always a student, okay? I feel like you're recognizing that now, so you're having to cut out the fuss. You're having to cut out like that community that I feel like low-key was a little toxic for you. Okay, or had you stuck in a toxic cycle. White stag, protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings within your magic. I feel like you're going through spiritual awakening. I feel like you're taking a break from the huss and the fuss in this community. And you are now like spending more time in nature. You're spending more time with yourself, with your spirit guides, you're like, okay, this is what this community taught me. This is what this connection taught me. This is my spiritual lessons. Now, how can I apply it? What can I learn from it? How can I grow from this? And you're taking time, more time in nature. You're walking through the woods more. You're sitting by the beach more. You're meditating more. And you're absorbing all those lessons that I feel like for a while you were just kind of ignoring. Hey, Bubba. All right. Knight of Wands. I feel like this is charging you. I feel like it's giving you a new creative vision and a new purpose in life. And now you're like wanting to go out and seek whatever it is that you want to create in your life. Queen of Wands is also like bad bitch witchy energy. Look at the kitty. And I've been petting on my kitty this whole time. I'm now getting that TikTok thing. Scary stories. I wanted to pet on kitty, but I thought it was evil kitty. And then it's like, but it was not evil kitty. It was nice kitty. And I lost opportunity to pet on kitty. Like, I feel like, oh, okay. So like maybe when you met this person, you thought that maybe they were in trickster energy. Maybe you thought, oh yeah, the candle's going crazy, so I'm on the right track. You thought that maybe this person was a trickster, or that they were evil, or that they were like, I wouldn't say evil, but like they were manipulating you somewhere, or they had ill intent. And then now it's like, I missed opportunity to pet on Kitty. Like, maybe this isn't a sexual way. If so, hey. But I feel like it's more like you had an opportunity to genuinely connect with another spiritual being. And you might feel now like it was a missed opportunity. Oh, wait, I realize now in hindsight that it was good Kitty, and I missed opportunity to pet on Kitty because I was projecting onto them that they were evil Kitty. 10 of Cups. You realize now that you want family, you want love, you want romance, you want happily ever after, you want to be a husband or a wife, you want children, you want to build that childhood, that community that you were seeking in others and friends and whatever. You want to build that within your home. Like that sense of community is now more like holistic, and it's more coming from within. You stepped into your Emperor energy, and this does not matter if you are a man or a woman, non-binary, trans. You stepped into your Emperor energy, which is like bad bitch, like go-getter, like boss energy. You know what you want in life. You've done the work. You are the culmination of all 4 kings. You know how to build it, and now you are ready to grab it by the balls, essentially. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you now understand the depths of your emotions, and you understand the importance of love. Page of Cups. You're wanting now, or they're wanting now, to make a love offer, to speak the right words, to put themselves out there romantically. As to where before they were more focused on like purpose and like career and like community and all that, now they're like wanting love. 9 of Swords. Yeah, this card's steamy. Yeah, you want connection. You want the stuff. 3 of Swords though. There's still now this heartbreak and this fear that like you can't connect the way that you want to. Like the heartbreak is too much. Can't go back. Like what's done is done. King of Swords. There's still this feeling like I'm cut off from emotion. There's not, there's still fear is what I'm getting. Death, rebirth. You're in this place now where like you're dying to yourself. Your ego is dying, and you're like slowly waking up to what coulda, shoulda, woulda been, right? You're waking up to the deeper meaning, the deeper connection behind this romantic connection. You understand the purpose of it all, the spiritual lessons behind it, and you're wanting more, but you're still currently in this like fear, or they're still currently in this fear, like, can I be open? Can I speak my truth? Can I love? I've never had a love like this. Will they love me back? Like there's still that fear. Let's get a song. Will 2 hearts ever align? Will 2 hearts beat in time? These words you always remember. To you, my heart I surrender. All right, hands down. My hopes are so high that your kiss might kill me. So won't you kill me so I'll die happy? Yeah. Yeah, in this place, or they're in this place where they want to get back together. They want, this connection's not done. That's a lot of songs. Missy Higgins, Where I Stood. I don't know. Fuck me, I can't read right now. 'Cause I don't know who I am without you. All I know is that I should. And I don't know if I could stand another hand upon you. All I know is that I should. 'Cause he will love you more than I could. He who dares stand where I stood. Okay, tangled up in you. In this world where nothing else is true, here I am still tangled up in you. Yeah. Julia, love, you couldn't save me. My hesitation and holding my breath, I led you in the garden of my loneliness. starving, Haley Steinfeld. I didn't know that I was starving until I tasted you. I don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn zoo. By the way, right away, you do things to my body. Stupid, Tate McKay. Oh my God, I'm a fool. Keep coming back to you. I'm so stupid for you. Okay, all eyes on me. Don't overthink this. Look in my eye. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Come on in, the water's fine. Put me in my place by Muscadine Bloodline. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's how it's always been until now. I'm over all my lying and all my selfish ways. I can't blame you if you're scared, but believe me, you're the girl that I've been needing. Try. Macy Gray, I love this song. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. I Get Lonely by Drake. Baby, I could really get to know you. Take my time and show you. Don't tell anybody what we do, and I get lonely too. All right, so this person or you miss this person, you want them back. I say, Sammy says, put yourself out there. The worst that happens is they say no, you know? And your girl wants to go eat her tacos. So 1:16:16, I feel like that's a good sign. 16:16. Spirit's saying, go put yourself out there. Worst that happens is they say no. But you got to be vulnerable. You got to tell the truth. You got to own up to your past mistakes, your heartbreaks, your whatever, okay? Yeah, I don't know why I've decided I've committed to this accent. I don't know why it's a terrible accent. But you know, this is what we're doing now, okay? Think of a yes or no question. But I say, throw yourself out there. Tell them that you miss them. Tell them that you want them. Tell them that you still feel that connection. And worst that happens is say no, you know? Okay, ask yourself a yes or no question. Spirit, what is the answer to their question? Yes or no? What is the answer to their connection? Oh, that's a very careful rephrase. That is a clear, like, diagonal rephrase the question. All right, so whatever question you were thinking of just now, rephrase it, put it in different wordings, like make it more concise. It was too vague. Now think of a new question, okay? Or like rephrase that question. All right, Spirit, what is the answer to their question? Yes or no? What is the answer to their question? Yes or no? No. That's a very clear no, okay? So that is the reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Your girl's gonna eat some tacos and go to Tractor Supply and get some flea medicine for my cat. I'm also gonna pick this freaking dry skin off of my nose. I feel like I was so hectic and so scatterbrained throughout this whole reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it regardless. This is just me. I get tired and I get the zoomies. That's your girl. I get the zoomies and then I pass the fuck out. So I'm gonna go to Tractor Supply, get some flea pills for my cat. Probably get clawed to death because he hates when you try to give him a flea pill. But I like giving flea pills more than the like oil on the back of their neck, because I gave my old cat oil on the back of the neck and I had an allergic reaction and almost seized to death and died, and I'm traumatized by that stuff. So we do flea pills, plus they work better. They stay in their system longer. So I'm gonna go get him some flea pills, and yeah, I hope you guys have a magical, wonderful, beautiful day, and I hope this was helpful. If you guys have a topic you want me to do like readings on, can you please comment below? Because I'll be honest, I have been like so overworked and so overtired from my day job as caretaker for the elderly that my creative juices aren't as juicy as they once were. And so I could use a little help with ideas. Like, say for example, you like had a tarot reading that you wanted and you put it in the search bar recently and then there was no videos about it. Give me those ideas. Like, if you have something that you want that is not out there, give me those ideas and I will film it for you. I will do it for you because I love you, baby boo. Okay? Hope you have a magical, wonderful, beautiful day. Talk to you later. Bye.